So anyway, I guess I'll record a little bit of this. By the way, if you see these little bald guys right here, that is basically a priest just wandering around. So you can give him donations and all that kind of stuff if you want to get healed. But anyway, what we're doing right now is we're going back to Finnstown. If you may recall, it had a whole bunch of Vikings in there. And it will actually still have a bunch of Vikings there, but now they're outside the town instead of inside the town, which is why you can get experience here. So basically you come into Finn's Forest here, and you've just got Vikings as soon as you come in. Great little place to get experience, because for every single Viking that you kill, you're getting about 300 or so experience. So you can imagine that this does definitely get you quite a bit of experience. And now at this point, with the armor that you've got, you're really a lot more able to take
Not even worth the effort.
These things on. I mean, we still have the armor that we got from here last time, but now we also get that armor amulet, and the armor amulet really helps against these guys. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and save, and then we're going to head back out to the world map, where we shall go ahead and show a few of the guys that we can fight out there that we haven't fought yet in this game. I believe there's some undead animals, which I would like to show off, and there is also some, I believe they're called ints, basically living trees. So we'll go ahead and see those in a little bit. Okay, back outside we go to find those animals, and once we're finished with that, we will head over into Downby. So here you can see one of the cow creatures that I'm going after. Basically, this is just a bunch of undead animals that start to appear after the zombie hordes have come out. So if any of them would actually come... There we go. Undead sheep. Kind of an amusing critter. Get a little mutton leg. Got an undead chicken. Undead cow as well. That undead cow is basically the mini-boss of this area.
Worthless!
They're not too bad. In fact, Vikings are more powerful than these cows are. Let's see what this cow dropped. A steak. I wouldn't eat it. Bring it, cow. You fail. Let's get back our knight.
For king and country!
Alright, and now we'll go ahead and look for one of those ints. Those ones are kind of rare, so I'll look around until I find one. If I find one immediately, then I'll just record from there. Bye for now, everyone. Well, not an inn yet, but I did find a trow. Might as well just go catch him. See if he says anything different.
Gives me money. I haven't any more, I swear it.
Yeah, pretty much the same. A little bit of a different conversation, but I figured I'd show that just in case he said something a little bit different, and he did. Back out to see if we can find that int I'm looking for. Took me a few tries going in and out of various towns, but there he is right there. Oh, there's two of them. Let's see if I can get after him before anything else gets me. Otherwise, I'm going to have to start looking for this guy again. That'd be annoying. Come on. Just a little further. Come on, Laggy Bard. There we go. Alright. Now, the somewhat cool thing about these ints is they will sometimes drop gems, which are pretty expensive. That's a little bit rare, as they are rare too, but they're probably rare because of those gem drops. I might also think of them as scarecrows, because they're not quite living trees, kind of, but kind of not at the same time. They drop something. Normally it's pretty expensive items when they drop them. There you go. 60 for a diploma. Nice. Leveled up. Alright.
The stronger the bard is, the more damage he can inflict with melee weapons. Rhythm allows the bard...
Let's see, what kind of health do we have right now anyway? 250. Not bad at all. Got a ways to go to get to the next level. Oh, by the way, you can actually click on each of these to see what he's going to say about your current attribute. Like with this luck, 10 is supposed to be the halfway point, obviously, because 20 is the max that you can get. So since we're at 11, we're not that lucky, we're not that unlucky. So if we take a listen to what he's going to
Luck
say.
has a subtle effect on many aspects of the bard's adventures. The fates neither smiled nor frowned upon our hero.
So we actually get to find out whether we're really good at it, or if we're just or if we're awful at it. Obviously, none of these are awful right now. We're kind of towards the middle with everything or higher.
A high dexterity allows the bard to inflict greater damage with ranged weapons. Nimble fingers and a steady eye made the bard a deadly marksman.
Obviously, with charisma, we're neither good nor bad at getting stuff from shopkeepers.
Shopkeepers will offer significant discounts to the bard if he has high charisma. The bard was no more charismatic than the average man.
And I personally wasn't really that interested in getting charisma, as I've been saying throughout this game, because you'll get way more loot than you actually need, which is also why I never chose the treasure hunter attribute, because it doesn't really do anything that's useful.
Rhythm allows the bard to play magical tunes with greater skill, enhancing the statistics of summoned creatures. Virtuoso was the only word to describe someone of the bard's considerable musical talent.
If you're just a bit under this to 16 here, he'll actually say something a little bit different than that virtuoso comment, which is kind of interesting. He'll basically say that the bard was really good at playing his instrument, which means he can lay claim to his title properly. So at 17 you start to get a higher message.
A high vitality will increase the bard's health, making him more difficult to defeat in battle. A strong resistance to disease and injury served the bard well on his dangerous journeys. The stronger the bard is, the more damage he can inflict with melee weapons. A strapping young man, the bard possessed a great deal of strength, physically if not morally.
You can also technically look at your tune lists and
The
listen to it.
mercenary, typical of his sort, crude, rude, and very handy to have around in a fight. Once again, certain parallels could be drawn to the bard.
So we can basically check through all these, and I might as well. We're missing, it looks like, just 2 tunes at this point. So whenever we find those, I'll go ahead and click on those as well.
A valiant knight, honest, brave, noble, nearly invincible in battle. Of course, also not very bright, but as we've seen with our own hero, nobody's perfect.